if you're ready to swatch the Nocturnal Nirvana, a Blitz Astral quad from Pat McGrath, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène, and yes, we are going to swatch this little guy, a quad from Pat McGrath called Nocturnal Nirvana, and it is part of the Blitz Astral quad series. It is 4 shadows, 1.5 grams each, or I think 0.05 total per pan. I think that's right. And it opens up as per usual for Pat McGrath's full-size offerings, and here is the inside. Now, I did open up the package to make sure nothing was broken, and nothing is. And it is that kind of heavy luxury packaging that comes with her 10 pan palettes, and it does have the names on a separate card that shows up at the bottom of that box. And I'll keep them out for now. And there are 4 colors. Now, this is the only quad that called to me, to be quite frank. And it's hard to figure out which side opens right off the hop, but here we go. There's a nice size mirror, and here are the 4 shadows, and they are misleading in that, not in a bad way, in that this one does a switch from green. I don't know if the light will show you from, oh, you might have seen it right there, to kind of a lavender. Do you see that? And so that's what got me interested in this quad. Not so much the blue, but I love the idea of the gold, the purple that shifts blue as well. So it has an interesting look to it. So gold, blue, and then this green that shifts to pink, or kind of pink, lavender. It's between a hot pink and a lavender. That's what I'm going to settle on. So I want to swatch these with you today. Obviously, I'm not going to be applying them on my eye. I just finished this look, and I will, if I remember, I will link that look once it is live. And yeah, let's start off with these shadows. I think I'm just going to use my 2 primary swatching fingers because there are only 4 shadows, and I really want to give them the intensity that they offer. And so let's go right into the gold and the blue right away. The blue is a bit gritty, which is fine. What are the 2 names here? We've got Incandescent Gold 003 and Blitz Aquamarine. Yeah, I should have called it an aquamarine as opposed to a blue. So here we go. Here's one. That is the gold. Incandescent gold, I think it is. And here's the aquamarine. And that does not show up a whole lot, does it? Oh, it's kind of a topper. Okay. So the gold isn't. The gold is full opacity, but the aquamarine is one of those transparent base with micro glitter. Let me just swatch both of those again. And I'll show you the pans just so that you can remember exactly what they look like in the pan. So these are the fingers. So let's go back in. Okay, that's much better on the second pass. And then let's look at aquamarine. Oh yeah, that builds up quite nicely. So there we go. Those are the 2 right there. And the fingers. Okay, that looks a whole lot better than the first time around. Nice. Okay. I'm going to wipe off my fingers, and then we are going to do the other 2 colors. If you're interested in more Pat McGrath swatches, I have, I think, 3 other videos, but I'll at least put the Mothership 5 right there for you if you want to see it. Now we have these 2, the one that shifts, hot pink lavender, and then this one that is kind of it shows up, at least in my viewfinder, it shows up blue, but this is very much a purple. And it inspired my nail polish today. So we've got this one and the shifter. So we are talking about Blitz Purple and Virtual Reality Emerald. Blitz Purple and Virtual Reality Emerald. And that's interesting because holy cow, okay, this makes me think of a Linda Hallberg color, or Hallberg, you may know her as Hallberg. Wow, that is so reminiscent of one of her, I think it's called Draco, one of her very recent shadows. And here are the, oh, this one is like liquid metal, beautiful. And this looks like an amazing iridescent satin dress. Okay, let's go in with a second pass on those. Those are the two that I was most excited about, and I'm very happy that, as it turns out, they are the most beautiful to me in the palette. And it's too bad you can't see the pink shift in the camera. Anyway, here's the purple again. And the emerald color. Very interesting. Like, I'm not seeing much of the pink shift in the green myself, actually. So as it turns out, I'm just looking at the mirror under the camera here. I'm liking all of them. And I definitely see some pairings, like for example, the Aquamarine and the purple. What's it called officially? Yeah, the Blitz Purple. So the Aquamarine and the Blitz Purple, definitely. The gold technically goes with any color, but I would probably pair it more so with the purple or the green. Green and blue might go together, and definitely, yeah, these two go together. So I think these are very interesting shadows. I'm going to have to see how they work on the eye. I'm not seeing, I've been spoiled with Clionadh Cosmetics Multichromes, and these are not on par with Clionadh. So I'm really happy that I got 20% off this Astral Blitz Quad because I would be really annoyed otherwise. I don't think that these are on par with Clionadh, and I don't think that they're on par with Linda Hallberg either. I will post that quad of Linda Hallberg's Hallberg if I can give you a kind of a thumbnail of it, because I did a whole swatches video on that one as well. So on, and I'm seeing more of the shift, the pinkish shift on my finger than I can show you on camera. So it is there. I just wonder how it's going to translate to the eye, which means, of course, I have to do a few eye looks to test this out. I am less impressed with this one than I was for the special shades in the Mothership V. Do I think all of these colors are beautiful? Yes, I would not have picked up the quad if I didn't think all 4 colors were beautiful. But like I said, I have other brands that have spoiled me beyond what I just got today, and for $80 Canadian, I have high expectations. And like I said, it's a good thing that it was 20% off, because I would be really, really annoyed. For these quads, they should all be super special, and I don't feel like they are. I think this is available just about anywhere. A translucent base micro glitter is not something that is fantastic. I think the depth of this purple is undeniable, and this one is also pretty interesting, but none of them are, yeah, none of them rise up to the level of Cliona. And I would also say to my most recent one, which is Touch of Glam Beauty, also has some pretty nice multi-chromes. So those are my initial thoughts just based on swatches. But obviously my final determination will be when I do some eye looks with them. If you have some requests on which colors I use first, by all means, let me know. And I'm probably going to pair this quad with one of my other Pat McGrath palettes to have, you know, the base color and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, pretty, but I'm not going to say that I'm blown away or giddy or any of that stuff. If you want to see that, watch out for my upcoming Cliona order. It's supposed to be in the mail shortly for me to receive. Yeah, I know for a fact that they will be more eye-catching than these guys. And that's too bad. That's probably going to keep me from buying anything else from Pat McGrath, unless it's like 50% off or better. So that's some food for thought. Food for thought. By the way, the gold, which has bronze in the name, it's called no, it says incandescent Gold 003. It does have some orange to it. So it's a shift I did not mention. So I thought I should mention that before closing off. So this is kind of lackluster. My apologies. I wish I had something more exciting for you. But let's make up for it. I know I have some outtakes, and I will add them to the end of the video after my closing graphics. So that should lift all of our moods. With that, I will say thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of the quad, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. But for now, take care. If you're ready to swatch the Blitz Astral quad, if you're ready to swatch the Blitz, if you're ready to swatch the if you're ready to swatch the Blitz Astral quad from Pat McGrath called Nocturnal, if you're